Morning, dearest viewers.
It's a shame it's going to be my last morning, but so what are we going to do in today's building episode?
We're just continuing where we left off last time. I think we were trying to do, like, the whole stairways leading down and whatnot. That was the current project, like doing the lower level of this entry room.
There's nothing like Minecraft building to just calm down the anger.
Have you been feeling a bit of anger recently, have you, Abe?
Oh, very angry. Very angry.
Okay, so how are we gonna... Are we just gonna do, like, a stairwell or something leading to the lower area?
Have you lads watched Manifest?
Is that the one where they're on the ship or whatever, and they go to a different dimension in that?
Nah,
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
a nerd like you.
Oh.
It's about a plane that travels through time.
God, these pillars look so good at the top. The way they just blend in and look like they're actually legitimately holding up the ceiling.
But this is, like, the area that we're trying to build, right? So, you know, like, we've got this walkway and then, like, the bigger area down the bottom. How low do we want that, like, lower floor to be?
I might just do a little bit of work on the pillars that are here pre-existing, just to give them more of an arch. I think they look better now than what they do in the picture. So I guess it's a question of, would you prefer to be more realistic or look better? Yeah.
Ever since we started this build, I've always been saying, like, we can take creative liberties. We don't have to go one-to-one. This is Minecraft. We're not building a real Jedi temple. That's just not feasible. So we were never going to make a one-to-one recreation, so if you're not going to be able to make it one-to-one, may as well take some creative authority in saying what will look better with your limitations.
I'm back, lads.
Didn't even know you left. What the heck is High Fae? This is a cool block. I don't know what it is though. We're not going to use it. It's kind of too Sithy. Doesn't look cyan though. How is Patrick? Tell me, how is this cyan? This is just grey.
Oh, I'm back again.
You left. I'm gonna set this time to day. And that does not help in the slightest because we have no lighting. I kind of picked the point where I'm at. This is the lowest I think we can be with still having a bit of area to work with down the bottom. That was why I kind of picked this point. I'll just make a little pattern that I can repeat.
What if you make the pillars also hold up the walkway?
That would be interesting, actually.
I would have to make like an arc that goes under it that connects between the two pillars, and then sort of have like two struts coming up from the arc. I think
that would be really cool.
Just because it's so far to try and stretch a thing that look autistic.
It would also, like, looking at this from like a physics standpoint, it's kind of stupid having struts holding up the roof than just this massive long platform that just holds itself up. So what are you up to at the moment, Patrick?
TikTok.
Pat loves our building videos, doesn't he?
Well, he made the butthole of death last time. That was a pretty good butthole.
Hey, don't make fun of his butthole.
I just want to know how often does it happen that like the dad leaves just because he went to get milk? No, but I mean like how often does the dad say, "Oh, I'm off to get milk"?
Oh yeah.
I was saying, like, legit, like, how often they just run away.
No, but, like, use milk as the excuse for running away.
Any depressed teenagers in the chat or in the comments, just let us know.
I'm gonna give this layers. It's gonna be like an ogre. I don't think I've ever seen a TV show where a dad actually leaves to get milk.
Simpsons, Nelson's dad.
Oh, well, that would be for the meme, though.
You realise Simpsons came out way before memes?
Well, yeah, Simpsons is the meme.
Aren't they called memes?
Abe, you were such a dad.
Thanks, Chad.
Okay, I'm liking this floor, but now to do the rest of it. You know, the hard part.
What?
What are you wanting, Abe?
Doesn't make sense in my B brain.
Is there an issue?
Yeah, we've just got a bit of unevenness happening, but it's alright. I'll just fix that.
This is actually, like, with this floor and, like, the extended pillars, this is starting to really, like, feel like... You know, it's starting to feel cool. I feel like it's starting to come together a little bit.
I was watching a really interesting documentary today. Sort of a documentary series. This dude travels to, instead of traveling to all the really interesting and happy places, he travels to all the really fucked up places. One of them was that forest that, what was it, Jake Paul went to.
Yeah.
Apparently there's a heap of Japanese spirits there and that. There was this chick that they were sort of walking in there with, and she went to commit suicide there like a couple years ago, but then she said this ghost, like this male ghost figure, was telling her not to, and so she ended up not committing suicide, but she was being affected by all evil spirits and stuff there. It was like mad. Like, she was getting like headaches and shit. Quite interesting little thing.
What was it?
Gotta say, I did like this block at first because it has a lot of texture, but looking at it repeated a lot, it just looks very repetitive, so I don't think I'm going to be using it for a lot longer. Well, let's see what Abe's up to. Oh, he's doing his pillar things. Kind of forgot about that.
Trying to work out sort of what angle is going to look best for this parabola. Like,
parabola? Oh, it's a parabola.
do I go for like an arch and then have one arm coming off either side, sort of connecting it to each of these pillars, or do I just like, I don't know. I feel like it should be something a little bit more detailed, just because.
We'll check back in with Abe in a few minutes.
Star Wars is better than the Avengers.
Well, no shit. Goes without saying, Patrick, but Star Wars is better than everything, and other things can still be good.
Oh, so it's better than Doctor Who.
Yes, I've never denied that in my life, Patrick.
It feels like you're saying Doctor Who is shit.
Wait, Patrick, if you're saying that by saying Star Wars is better than Doctor Who, meaning Doctor Who is shit, that would mean Star Wars is shit. So are you shitting on Star Wars?
Whoa, you built ground.
Yes, that's kind of the whole point of today's video, Patrick.
Are you gonna connect it to... Oh, so did you move... Oh wait, no, this is under the butthole.
Yes, this is under the butthole.
This is really bad without context.
Okay, guys, this is the butthole, okay? I think it's just your block use, because we haven't used really
That's literally what
the
I'm
terracotta.
saying.
You could just replace the terracotta with this block, and then you're fine.
Yeah, but like just... I want you to do it, so it...
Because you're lazy?
Yeah.
Man, I don't know.
This is my cue / segue to turn back to Abe.
I don't know whether this is the right style.
I see what you mean.
Obviously, this is just throwing blocks down to get the right shape.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's the right style, though. It just doesn't work.
You also got to consider that this will be repeated. So, like, you'll see, like, several of these at once. Is another consideration of how it will look. Let's see. Will Abe come up with a solution by the end of the video? Will he be stumped for all time? Find out later in the video.
It makes me so happy that Johnny Depp won.
I'm unopinionated, to be honest. I mean, if he, I didn't really follow the case, but if he is evidently in the right, then yeah, I'm glad he won. And I'm sure he was if he won.
Yeah, he found...
It's overwhelming. Here's an example of how little evidence Amber had, Joel. At one point, one of her lawyers got up and started naming titles from newspaper releases, calling Johnny a bad person.
No, her lawyer was shit.
He is bad man, I swear.
Yeah, it was like, Johnny, bad man, question mark. They're like, obviously, this is true evidence that Johnny is a bad man. What about this, Joel?
Let's return to Abe. Let's see. Hasn't changed much since I was last here.
There are a few different things about it.
I think it looks good, to be honest. I mean, it's kind of like the rough shape I do like. I think it will really depend on what you do when you thicken it and make it a bit more detailed. The struts off here, like the side bits, look a bit weird though. I don't know why.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe I might try experimenting one purely between the poles. And like not touching the ground at all.
So I think a lower profile would make it easier to integrate
Blend
well.
in. Yeah. Have a sort of a shallower arc. Sort of like that. I don't know if that's perfect. I actually did a perfect circle there.
Actually, no, you did make a perfect circle. Holy crap, mate. I mean, a circle is you get in Minecraft, obviously. But yeah, no, that's...
These are the easiest recording sessions I've ever had to do.
You sit there scrolling TikTok.
Yeah.
I reckon that looks pretty good. Like, especially compared to what you had before. Like, it's a lot lower profile. It doesn't really impreach on what's down here, but it's still definitely visible and has like a presence.
I don't know how exactly you do a perfect parabola here, but
not everything has to be perfect.
yes, it does.
Sometimes you can just accept that Minecraft is a game of cubes.
Parabolas are quite hard to make.
Parabolas are a very complex shape. The beauty in a parabola is in its curve and the nature of the changing curve. They represent beauty in chaos and also calm at the very same time. The problem with a build of this scale is it's really hard to do lighting in Minecraft. Because like lights only span like 8 blocks and this is a big building. Just have to give everyone a splash potion of night vision whenever they enter.
That is yonkers nicer.
Yonkers nicer.
Yeah, that is phenomenally better.
Geez. Yeah, that's good, Abe. That's good.
Need to beef it up a bit.
It does need to be beefed up a bit, but like it's a good foundation. How's TikTok going, Patrick? You found any good ones?
Someone say Patrick?
Yeah, I was asking how TikTok's going.
Oh, I stopped watching TikTok ages ago.
Right, what are you doing now?
I was scrolling Quora, and then I was watching YouTube.
Righto.
Bookshelves are so useless. I want to read a book.
The good thing about building videos is whenever you don't have commentary to talk about, you can just talk about what you're building. Just make building sounds like, oh, you know, put that one there, you know, just fill this in. Make that a bit wider, chuck a bit of lighting in here. Oh, I don't like that block, it's too monotonous. Oh, yeah, we'll do something a bit different there. You know.
We should collab with Graham.
Probably give him a bit of needed attention. Like, whoa, you're that guy who did the video with Honest to Stonks. Probably need some finer details in here. This is probably a good foundation, but I should put some more greebling in amidst this. Let's go check in on Abe.
So,
well, that does look good.
From this angle, it looks good from here, but from the side, I just need to make it look a little bit thicker from the side.
Yeah, I think you need just some beef up the top here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does look. I like the copper.
Yeah.
Like it stands out while still fitting with the overall aesthetic.
Yeah, this is a really hard build, actually.
What, the temple in general, or your pillars in particular?
The pillars really hard to get right. Also, can we just cut to quick bit of footage of, I think it was Steve-O from Jackass getting slingshotted inside a portaloo.
I don't know what the hell you just said, but sure. Just send it to me and I'll chuck it in.
There it is, Joel.
What the hell? What? That is not real.
It's real.
No
did it.
way.
What's that? Redstone, and that's what I'm gonna do.
Patrick's gonna chuck a bit of a redstone add-on. Gonna whip out his like beginner's guide to redstone book that he bought at the school book fair.
Yeah, I've got it. Minecraft Redstone Handbook.
Yeah.
Oh, I got one of those
Yeah,
too.
same. I always wanted to have all of them, but I only ever had the redstone one. I'm gonna fix it. Why is that slabs when it's 2 blocks, eh? Why? Why is it like a full block built with slabs?
I'm sorry.
Levi! Levi! It's my floor! I'm making the floor! Yeah, I'm just doing like a bigger overall pattern and then I'm gonna go in and do some greebling. But also, like, we gotta try and give this bottom floor a purpose. Like, why do people come down here? Like...
I don't know, just to go for walks on the concrete or something.
Let's showcase the progress.
Yeah.
Got some basic full cubey floor put down. Pillars being extended. That archway does look a lot better than my floor. Looking at them in the same frame, it's a bit of a flex. Look at my engineered parabola circle archway cube floor.
Oh, you know what? I've just had an idea.